Hey, what's up guys, my name's Erupt and welcome back to another Destiny video. And in today's video, as you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be doing the control tips and tricks that I can give you. And that is because Iron Banner, of course, this week is based around control and forever will be, I do believe. I think they're changing it to control for quite a while now, or they may be doing other game modes, but if so, I will do some more tips and tricks for those other types of game modes. But for now, I will be doing control as that is the main thing. And also after the Iron Banner, these tips and tricks can also still be applied to the basic game of control, so this video won't just be useless after this week. So the first thing I'd like to start off with is grenades, and these become very important in control as it is a game where you're going to have to stay still for quite a long time if you're playing objective. So the grenades that I recommend is anything to do with continuous damage. For example, Nova grenades. Nova grenades are really good because when you throw them, they constantly stay there and do damage over time. Little bits of damage, but all in all they can still kill and are very deadly to anyone that's sticking to a flag. The ones I recommend alongside Nova grenades are Night Stalker Void Wall, mainly because it can just stay there and cut off a large portion of the map. And then the Warlock's Thunderbolt grenade, I've actually at this time forgot what it's called, but when you throw it, it causes a bunch of lightning to come down, and it's really helpful. If you look back at my Stormcaller best character build, it's really helpful, and it can secure a big region of the flag area to keep the enemies away. It's really important, and I definitely recommend using that if you are a Stormcaller. Use them to block paths is probably one of my favorite tips to use these, because one, you can throw them at a doorway. No one is really going to be wanting to walk through that, especially on some really tight cornered maps. The other thing you can use with these is to throw them on the flag. The Nova bombs, of course, as I said, when you throw them, they actually cause continuous damage. So if you throw these at a flag, then not many people are going to want to stick around to see them get damaged, so they're going to double jump away, and by then most of the flag time would have come down that they've caused, and the flag is just going to be good as new, and it's either still going to be belonging to you or it's still going to be neutral. They're not going to want to stay there to be hurt. That is basically the narrowed down tip for the grenades. They're not going to want to stay at the flag. That's your chance to act, basically. You just got to go in with your guns blazing and just destroy anyone that you see that is trying to take that flag. So next thing, as I just mentioned, we've got guns. So the guns that I definitely recommend to go with are scout rifles with a high impact. Now, I know fire rate is a very important thing sometimes in many gunfights, but if you're using a scout rifle, for one, you're going to be wanting to go long range, not short range, so fire rate shouldn't really come into play. With these scout rifles, of course, just aim for the head. Don't go for any body shots, it'll take too long. Headshots could be about 2 to 3 kills. It's just as powerful as a hand cannon, but a long range version. So as I just mentioned, then is the hand cannons. Hand cannons are very important in Destiny, as you know. If you're on a flag, these things can wipe someone off the flag in seconds, and you're definitely going to want to have one of these. Very powerful impact, good fire rate, and just all in all handy to run around with. Good mobility. Get yourself one of these and you should be doubling your kills. Aim for headshots, it's at least 2 or 3, again, as I said, like with the scout rifle. But the next gun I want to go with is in your special section. Go with shotguns or fusion rifles. Now, the fusion rifles aren't exactly that good in Destiny. 1, they are powerful, but 2, it's just the fire rate to reload and charge up again, and they kind of have a bit of a charge time when you shoot them, so it's not that helpful, and you can definitely wipe someone out with 1 clean hit to the head or body with these. These things are really powerful no matter where you shoot them at. They're roughly mid-range, but they can still do a good amount of damage, and the shotguns are probably one of the strongest things, as you know, in Destiny. One-shot wonders. These things can just destroy anything. Mid-range, it'll take about 2 shots. Close range, an enemy that's unsuspecting can just be wiped out within 1 simple blow. An enemy that's looking at you even gets the hand cannon out, but you can still take them out in 1 clean pump. It's such a good thing to have a shotgun. Very powerful, and of course at rank 4 in the Iron Banner, you can actually get a golden one. So why wouldn't you want a golden one? They are just the sickest things that you can possibly have. So I definitely recommend putting a shotgun on your class. Forget the snipers and forget the sidearms. You definitely want to get yourself a shotgun. So next is the best subclasses to use. I've got the Titan Sunbreaker. So you can just run around chucking your hammers, making big pools of fire and just doing continuous damage. It's kind of like a Nova Bomb built in. If you upgrade it enough, you will see that in my Titan Sunbreaker best character build. But with this, you can of course just chuck a numerous amount, maybe 5 I believe, and you can just do a good amount of damage. Nice splash damage. The next subclass I want to mention is the Warlock Voidwalker. The Voidwalker of course can pack a massive punch, and as I said earlier, with the Nova Bombs, it has a giant one of them. You can also split into 3 and do other variations of it, but I just prefer the main one. I just in general like to go with the extended range or the longer lasting type. So for the hunter, I definitely recommend going with the hunter's arc blade subclass. This is for the reason that it can just swipe a whole team of 6 just straight out. So if you see a bunch of enemies, maybe 4 or the entire team, use your special as the hunter arc blade subclass and just wipe the entire team out. Great fun, and it gets your team lots of points and obviously gets the enemy. An extended tip is to use your mini map. It shows the direction of where the enemies are actually coming from towards the flag. Really helpful, and if you do crouch, then you can be unseen on the map for about 5 seconds. It goes on and off, and it's really helpful for staying stealthy whilst capturing flags, so they kind of don't know what angle you are on the flag when they jump in, but you know exactly where they are. If the mini map shows a light red, then that means they're on the same level as you. Of course, there's like ladders and places that you can jump up to, so that would mean that the mini map goes a darker shade of red, and that means they're on a completely different level, so you don't have to worry about them too much, but they are really close by, so keep your eye out for them. So guys, that's been all for today. Of course, if you have more people sitting on the flag, it just captures the flag quicker. I hope you're enjoying Iron Banner, but if you want to see more of these videos, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this on your social media for more Destiny tips, tricks, news and updates in the community. My name's been Erupt, and have a great day.